Well, we're working with all of our global union partners, of course, because the global union federations have got a key role in trying to actually ensure good labour standards and put pressure on brands and companies who now exploit global value chains. But here in the trade union work with the OECD, we have a few instruments which we think can really help. One of which is the most important, probably the OECD Guidelines on multinationals, which, if they were applied along supply chains, then would make a real difference to ensuring that workers' rights are respected, that health and safety conditions are respected, and that you get a much more civilised and socially responsible pattern of growth. Now, the issue is that those guidelines were revised 2 years ago, and they now put a responsibility on corporations to actually ensure they're diligent about their supply chain. So they can no longer say, well, we don't know what's happening in a supplier, we don't know what's happening down the end of a supply chain, this has nothing to do with us, we just buy goods. They have a major responsibility for ensuring there are not labour rights, human rights violations along those supply chains. The issue is enforcement. Some countries, through national contact points, are taking the guidelines seriously. Others just are flouting them. So we have to raise the bar, raise the political standard, raise the political pressure on those countries not using the guidelines. The other area of work is working with our global union partners, for example, on the Accord in Bangladesh, to ensure not only are brands responsible for making sure there are safe factories and safe working conditions, but that becomes part also of an investment climate which becomes the norm. It's no good after disasters like Rana Plaza just saying, okay, let's try and just fix it afterwards. There has to be an approach which actually makes good workers' rights, safe factories, good work inspectors part of a good investment climate and not something which is kind of undermined by global value chains and global competition.